Alright, back on the Courier again today, doing little bits. You would have seen the exhausters hanging down underneath the car, but this video is about the boost and EGT gauge. I mean, it's not very... it's a pretty common thing, but on this car I went a little bit extra, so you notice there's no fucking exhaust or turbo hanging there, because this is a week after I've got a nasty leak there and I had a nasty leak there, so they're on the shed getting flattened. But EGT is just sitting down there for the moment. We've got our cable routed up and over. Nice and easy. Boost gauge at the moment. It's just sit tight here, but that'll be tidied up. I was messing around with a $30 boost gauge because she's sluggish. There's a tech screw out there because the grub screw disappeared after the first run. Because I'm pumping, aiming for about 20 psi. I think I'm sitting on about 22 at the moment. I've guesstimated the fuel because I didn't have the EGT in there, but or fuck she sorts. But the reason why there is a short video on this is because normally up in that section there I had there's this pocket, useless piece of shit plastic. If you're rich, you had the clock sitting up in there. Clock will be on there if I ever set it, but didn't want to put a clock in there, so I ended up modifying the SAAS Trax dual gauge, which was the boost and EGT one. A fair bit of work involved to make it fit in there, but yeah, it's just enough for you to see what you need to see. It's in a very good location, factory fitting as well, which is good. No gauges all the way up the side there, no gauges hiding down there. It's just right there in your face. Ideally, or not ideally, the other idea was I had brake controller in there when I bought it. It's not there anymore, as you can see, because I ripped out all the previous owner's wiring except for the central locking. I just tidied that up. I'll start again with everything else, but yeah. Nice, easy, out of the way. That's the key there. So yeah, if you ever want to do something like this, I'll make that file available for the 3D print job there. You'll just have to modify your gauge to fit in that section, which I'll explain about that in the description of the file there for you. But yeah, if you ever want to get rid of your clock and whack a little bit of boost and EGT in there. See, the bonus of this one too is it alarms, so I've got it set to annoy the fuck out of me at 25 psi, and I've got EGT set to 650. But the biggest drama is the buttons on the back of the gauge, so I have to take out this whole piece to adjust those values later. But for the time being, nice elegant little mod for the ship box, which I'm currently calling a ship box at the moment because it's giving me drama. But there you go, boost and EGT, nice, easy, elegant.